Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I have a Georgia-Auburn game this weekend, and I have my kids' travel ball games this weekend. So it is going to be a very full weekend. I wanted so bad to cook a brisket tomorrow, but I don't think that's going to work out. My day is going to be broken up, so we shall see. Now, there's been a few interesting things come out here in the last 24 hours, really less than that, last 6 hours. We've seen several interesting things. This is the first one. This is the head of innovation at ABI, Italian Banking Association. October 1st, this is the first day after the old rules about Spunta ceased. From now on, the only way to settle information using bilateral accounts is based on distributed ledgers according to the new interbank agreement. Not very exciting, maybe. But through this change in an old document, the Italian banking sector today is the first one having one node for each bank, ready for incoming challenges. So one node for each bank. So like I've been saying on this channel, is that's the world I envision, is nodes not just at banks, but have each bank, just like Brad Garlinghouse said, Standard Chartered having a node. And they're not referring here to XRP nodes. That's not what I'm saying. I believe they're referring to R3 nodes, and I think he says it in this video I'm about to show you. But first, I wanted to show you this thread right here. This is from I Am Legion, who puts out great information. He strings everything together. The Spunta project, Saya Chain, Spunta Banche. Anyway, he's got stuff all over this. The Spunta project is based on the Corda DLT platform and developed by blockchain consortium R3 with assistance from Y-Tech firm NTT Data. There they are again. And then let me see what else he has here. Then he's got this picture of R3. Let me see if there's another one. Yes. Saya is providing the infrastructure for solution designed by NTT Data using the platform Saya Chain, a secure and protected network integrated with R3's Corda platform to enable Saya customers to run core dApps. I think that's how you say that. And then here's the next part. Everest, NTT Data, and Ripple are committing full-time engineering resources to ensure the success of this project. The main contributors will include Takahiro Inaba, NTT Data, Adrian Hope Bailey from Ripple, and Isaac, whatever that guy's last name is, from Everest and NTT Data Company. And then, I don't know what that is, but then you've got Ripple, Interledger, R3, Corda, and this is from Everest as well. Then we have this, Everest joins R3's Corda partner network. Okay, so all this stuff ties together. Now, the third thing he's got here, he says, we're all connected. Transformation is attitude, empowering our organizations in the connected world. That's from Everest's website, I believe. Let's go to the next one. Saya and R3 partner to accelerate the adoption of blockchain applications by 600 banks and corporates. And then there's Swift. You got Marco Polo, R3 right here. Let's see what else we have. There's SAIV Coalition. That, I believe, is PolySign's logo. You got Coil, Ripple, Hard Yaka. That's Greg Kidd's venture capital firm. You can see how all this ties together. NTT Data, Earthport is a Ripple partner. And then you go, Volanti is a Ripple partner. I mean, this thing, you can tie Ripple to just about anything where all the money is. Now, I Am Legion also had posted this quick video. This is David Rudder from R3 back in February 2020.
Believe that by October of next year, every single bank in Italy needs to have a Corda node. And there's a lot of Italians here, and I love Super Tuscan wine, so I want to stop right there and clap for the Italians. Yeah, baby.
So every single bank in Italy is going to have a Corda node. which makes sense with this. The Italian banking sector today is the first one having one node for each bank. So it looks like that panned out for him. Okay, Jonathan D. sent me this. Ripple has won a patent for a smart contract design would allow derivatives to settle based on external data, such as temperature. Okay, now the first thing I want to draw your attention to is this when Brad Garlinghouse was wearing the boots. And XRP, the Standard Productions, did a funny parody article about how he was wearing his moon boots. And I think Brad Garlinghouse even commented on Twitter about the boots, like he was self-conscious about them, which I thought was hilarious. But anyway, back to this. They won a patent for smart contract design to allow derivatives. Now remember, and I'm going to take you back, all of these Twitter accounts and these different accounts that have disappeared off of Twitter and off of Steam, all of them just about said that Ripple was always about the derivatives, because derivatives is all the money. Think DTCC. And that this is what it was all about all along, is what they've said. I'll show it to you in a second. Now, I wanted to go, here's the article. It says, earlier this week, they received the patent originally filed in June 2018. One example of a use case provided includes using the smart contracts to automatically settle options contracts when pre-agreed conditions are met, such as companies' debt to equity ratio hitting a certain threshold. Another example for the oil industry. And remember, I'm going to show it to you in a minute. Rachel Lee said it was about derivatives, oil. I'm telling you, folks, people have disappeared that knew everything. Is feeding data on the density of a specific crude oil shipment to help a smart contract determine whether to make a trade. Smart contracts are mostly associated with Ethereum, but other large blockchains are looking to add similar capabilities. Earlier this year, Derivatives Exchange. So what a coincidence that yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, the BitMEX, who was trading in derivatives, was shut down by the CFTC. Okay, now let's go back a little bit. Remember the guy that ran the CFT, Chris Giancarlo, who now runs the Digital Dollar Project. Chris Giancarlo is the same guy that was sent by the Trump administration to shut down, to pop the Bitcoin bubble, which he did. And there's an article I've shown you before we popped the Bitcoin bubble. And now we've got the CFTC, the same organization that he worked for when he popped the Bitcoin bubble. Same organization is going to shut down this derivatives exchange, BitMEX. Okay. Then the very next day, all of a sudden, Ripple wins a U.S. patent for smart contracts for derivatives in oil. All right. Following me? One of the two authors of the patent, Ripple's former CTO, Stefan Thomas, previously revived